the courses you read, whether it's science, social science, or arts. But then they had this, we had this in the fellowship then. They organized one of these fellows who was a shell, because our school then was opposite one of the shells companies. And he said something that caught my attention. And simply said, from this GCE, everybody's path will be separated permanently. It didn't leave me, because he said, from this simple examination, your paths are going to be determined on a permanent level. Those that will succeed, those that will not. Those who want to read courses they know they can't pass and start to struggle with life, or those who chose the right courses. And in life, you make choices. And you have the freedom to do so. What kind of lifestyle you want to live, what kind of way you want to do your things is your right. But the question is, where will it end? Because before you start, you have to determine the end. He says, the labor of the foolish wearies every one of them, because they do not know how or the pathway to get to the city. What he said to us in that, the Amplified of that Ecclesiastes 10, he says, the labor of fools wearies every one of them, because he is ignorant of the ordinary matters. Ordinary matters, and does not even know how to get to the city. So the question is, what pathways are you traveling? Because for every way you take, whichever one you take, there is an end to it. Not many. So he concludes, he must be on the wrong path. Jesus spoke and said that the way, he says, enter in by what? The narrow gate. The narrow way. Go by the narrow way. For straight is the gate and narrow is the way that leads to life. How many find it? Few. So now people believe or associate being right by number, and are not careful to ask if the end really reflects the motive. He said there's a way, and when the way seems right to you, there's no talk that can convince you. And many times is when the end meets you, then you are now ashamed, that's if you are alive, to now accept that it didn't lead well, but you chose it. Galatians says, be not deceived, God is not mocked. Whatsoever a man sows, that shall he reap. Don't act shocked of your choices. Don't act shocked. It's like someone said, I just got pregnant. I don't know how. It takes activity to get pregnant, except by immaculate conception, which happened once and will never happen again. You can't just say, I don't know how I got here. Oh no. There was a way that led to it. There were processes that led to it. It didn't just happen. Now, he says, God cannot be mocked. If a man sows and does not want to reap, you are attempting to mock God. So you can't be so